to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of it.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now they're in the hurry up. Back to throw now on 1st down. This is Smith with a grab. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Micah Parsons in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Steps away. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Kyle Juszczyk, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And, Charles, maybe that's one they had dialed up. Hey, if we're in a 4th and goal situation, we're going to our muscle.
And you can feel the boom, boom, boom all the way up here where we sit. The earth was shaking, and he found his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but that's such a great guy to have around the goal line, isn't it?
Indeed it is. It's a great extra dimension to add to your...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Now they got to get to the line quickly. A first down throw for Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And quickly they get to the line. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. And that's complete to Shepard. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. To try again after the sack, Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Eagles are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Eagles, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they will head home next week to take on the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for Dallas, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So for Charles